Hey guys, welcome to week whatever of Operation Learn at Home. Hope you're having as much fun as we are. Not, we miss you guys. And I would so much rather be in a classroom with you than doing this on a video. That said, we have another fabulous prompt this week. So you'll see at the top, it has May the 4th be with you through May 8th. Read the information in the box below. Every day was a Sunday during the COVID-19 pandemic. Stephen McGee. Think about what you have learned about yourself, your family, and or the world since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Write about the best thing you have learned since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Whew, guys, this hits close to home. Okay. So, what I have learned during COVID. And we know this is our brainstorm. Okay, so brainstorm. What have I learned during the COVID-19 pandemic? I have learned to always have toilet paper. I have learned that people are adaptable. I've learned that we really are one world. We're all connected. I've learned that introverts and extroverts are real things. Or they are different. I have learned that people like routine. I've learned that we have to support each other. I've learned that some jobs are really essential and some are not. I have learned that my desires are not more important than someone's life. I've learned that we need to reevaluate our medical structure. I've learned that we really can change the environment if we want to. So we can fix global warming with effort. I've learned that I am an introvert. I've learned, okay, so this is a lot of stuff I've learned during this pandemic. Now, it says write about the best thing you've learned since the start of the pandemic. The best thing I've learned. Best. That word is sticking with me. Best. best has a positive connotation. So that means I'm looking for a positive thing. What's a positive thing that I've learned? You know what? I'm going to write about this. The best thing means I'm looking for one thing. And the one thing I'm going to write about is how people are adaptable. Now, if I didn't know what adaptable meant, I probably wouldn't have written it in the first place, but I would look it up now. So my one thing is people are adaptable. Now, we know that we're going to have 2 body paragraphs, so I'm going to have to turn that into 2 supporting details. So I'm going to come up here and do SD1 and SD2. And in these 2 supporting details, I need to explain how people are adaptable, or how I've learned that people are adaptable. So SD1, I'm going to focus on people are adaptable in mobilizing remote learning and work structures with no notice and no preparation. Okay, so my first one is going to be about how people are adaptable by jumping into this remote learning and working from home with no preparation, no notice. My second supporting detail is going to be about how people can adapt to supplies, meaning not having toilet paper, meaning going to the store and your favorite cereal isn't there, meaning maybe not even being able to go to the store, not having the money to go to the store and buy food, maybe not, having a car that you can get to the store with and the bus is shut down. So I'm going to say people are adaptable I'm going to say people adapted, because this is since the start of the pandemic. People adapted to the supply and demand of goods in the pandemic. Okay, so my first paragraph is going to be about how we adapted to remote learning and to working from home. My second paragraph is going to be about how we adapted to, the goods, the food, the things that we usually have, Amazon Prime, or going to the store whenever we want, going to the farmer's market, and things not being there. So those are 2 things. The first one is work and school. The second one is goods or things. So I'm going to start my introduction. Think about what you learned about yourself, your family, or the world since the start of the pandemic. So I'm going to kind of talk about all of these: yourself, your family, the world. Okay, here we go. Introduction. I'm going to restate the prompt. And topic sentence. Okay, the best thing I've learned since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has turned the world upside down. Not only that, it has largely stopped the world from turning. I'm just going to say stop the world altogether. I have learned a lot in the last 2 months. But there's my fanboy. What was that? What did they say? The best thing I've learned. So I'm going straight back to the prompt. The best thing I have learned since the start. My handwriting is bad today, guys. Sorry. The COVID-19 pandemic is that people are adaptable. And you know what? I'm actually just going to stop right there. I'm going to leave that as my introduction. Now, I know that my topic sentence usually has my 2 supporting details in it, but I'm going to change things up and not do that this time. So I'm underlining my topic sentence like I always do. So my topic sentence both restates the prompt and tells you what I'm going to talk about. The people are adaptable. Now, as I go into my SD1, I am only going to be talking about how people have adapted to work and to schooling from home. And then my second body paragraph is going to be about the second part. Now, as I'm doing this is kind of an intense prompt. I'm going to make sure that I focus on all 3 layers of this: myself, my family, and the world. How have I been adaptable? How has my family been adaptable? How has the world been adaptable? So stay tuned. This should be really fun. Today, guys, I want you to brainstorm. I want you to come up with your one best thing that you've learned since the pandemic, and I want you to write your introduction. Happy writing! Thanks, guys.